a lot of damage output.
Right.
I tried to learn those run cancel combos you can do, or whatever button, the high or low, 4-2 or back
4-2-2, fireball, run.
Exactly. Yeah, keep it up. I just gave it up.
Really?
It's hard for me. Yeah, I couldn't do it. You
man.
can do it? Oh, you're
Yeah.
fancy. I can't do it. I can't do it. Back to my no execution characters.
Yeah, but those are definitely the kind of combos that are missable in like a tournament situation, I think. So I feel like players won't necessarily go for that in every situation.
Yeah, that might not be like week 4 or week 3, whatever we're in. That might be like month 3 or something. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we keep getting nice character variation throughout this event. Like we said, a lot of the characters seem viable. A lot of the characters seem good. Certainly, there seem like some top tiers so far, but
there's definitely some standouts, as there normally are.
Yeah.
It just puts the magnifying lens on them, and the community will work even harder to break them down.
Yeah, that is definitely a risk that you take as being like an early top tier character. That can have negative impacts. Yeah, for sure.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yes.
I mean, I always think this. I always think back to when I played CVS2 and I started Hibiki, and I was like, I'm really good at this game. I'm really good with Hibiki, and like years later, I realized that nobody knew how to fight Hibiki, like at all. That's not my fault.
No, yeah.
I whatever.
You do what you do. Yeah.
I was getting away with a lot. You know, just this jump roundhouse, and then it's like a double cross up. You know, for five years, you know, you're getting by with this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, you got to definitely learn all the characters. And then in games like this with lots of variations, lots of depth, knowledge is key. That will get you far in a tournament.
Yeah. Yeah. If you just know things like, you know, what are this character's mix-ups?
Yeah.
You know, even if you don't know everything about a character, if you know, okay, do they have an overhead starter that they're going to use? Okay. Do they have a low starter? All right. Do they have a mix-up? Like, can they go low? Can they go high? If you know like those 4 things, you can play defense in a way that even if, you know, maybe somebody else is better at the game than you in terms of whatever spacing and so forth. But if you know how to block, then that's a giant part of this game.
Yeah,
very important to find out.
And similarly, if you have a pocket character like your Lackey Tor that you think people might not know anything about, then you can get wins that way, and that's what it's all about. I have no idea what Lackey Tor would do if I played against this character right now, and I'm afraid just because of what you said.
Yeah, he would definitely cause some problems for you. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's see who we have. Jax in which? Some different variations he has. I'm sure it's legit Super KungJin. Wrestler, okay. He gets an actual command grab.
How does that work? Because I know that he has one that combos and you catch people out of the air, but I don't know if...
I mean, he has like an actual ground command grab.
It's the boom, boom.
It is, and it's like... It's the chain grab, and the final input is like a 1-frame timing.
Yeah, it's not easy. I messed with that.
It's not easy.
I wasn't happy about that. I didn't like it.
I was really interested in Jax, and I tried that.
Yeah.
And the first time I did it, I was like, welp, and I literally just went back to character select.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really good. I just don't want to bother with the timing.
I know exactly what you mean, man. I was like, where's the command grab? I'm like, this is ridiculous. Yeah. It's really tough. But he's definitely got a lot of things going for him. Ground pound, still strong move. Decent fireball.
Yeah, this is definitely pressure up close Jax. The other ones that he has are a little bit more zone heavy, maybe a little bit better in ground pound, but this one has really good pressure. Great string.
Yeah, he does have some really good strings.
Wow. Okay, a little late to do that. A lot of people are still breaking in situations like that. Once you've taken half the damage of the combo, what are you doing? And that is a part of the knowledge of the game. You have to know what other characters' combos look like, and what their damage output is, so that if you get hit by KungJin, maybe you break like immediately, because you're taking 40%. Maybe somebody else, you don't do that. It's just character knowledge.
And I think sometimes maybe habitually people are holding the guard button, the block button, and then they just kind of roll across the forward in combos. Sometimes you'll get crossed up, and then you're already holding backwards, even though you don't need to, and then the breaker comes out instantaneously. Just some kind of muscle memory habits you might need to get past.
You should be embarrassed.
Really putting it on. I was blocking right now, MrHoward with the KungJin pressure.
Ooh.
Surprise. The
Okay,
low now. Oh, tries to bait, still gets hit. Now he's back into the corner.
Okay, throw him back in. No, out of the corner. It's going to be tough to make this comeback. Yeah, there it is.
I think now seeing that, the command grab actually leaves them pretty close to you, right? So that would have been a decent choice right there for him to keep the pressure going. If I'm not mistaken. I know that he slams them right down next to him, but they could bounce away. I need to see it again.
Yeah, honestly, I don't remember. Oh, we're going to have a big switch. Totally different character.
Yeah.
Very different. Quan and Warlock seems like one of the best characters early in the game.
Right now, that character is disgusting.
Yeah. Once he summons that bat, he can call the bat to do, you know, a bunch of moves that make him safe. He has a lot of unsafe stuff otherwise. Important strings for him are unsafe, for example.
Right.
But if you have that bat, you can save yourself with it. You can do it. Oh, he didn't even pick. He picked Warlock. Oh, man. Total conversation is I just honestly assumed that it was going to be bat. But, but it's Warlock. And Warlock, as you can see, has the ability to get portals going. He has that kick, which kicks full screen. I just don't know why you'd pick it in this matchup, to be honest. If somebody's really trying to zone you, but like that's not Bojutsu KungJin's game. He's not trying to just shoot arrows.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, this is definitely the damage variation of a KungJin.
Yeah, it's probably. Oh, he didn't cancel. Ooh, had a chance to get a little punish there, but I was blocking. It's not looking like he's long for this. Yeah, I feel like this is the weakest variation for that character.
I've not seen that move before. I'm sorry.
I mean, that little kick into the portal, we saw it earlier. It whiffs sometimes.
Right. It doesn't really. He's not really getting almost anything out of it. He wakes up with the armor version. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god.
How is that on block? It looked like he was decently safe from that range.
I think from that range, it's probably fine.
All right.
Not sure. But definitely, it's the move you want to use when you're far away.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's full combo from MrHoward pretty much every time, and I was blocking is having a really tough time to get anything going. Straight hits here and there. Oh, let's jump and go into the grab.
Well, I don't.
Enough.
I guess I don't really understand the lack of buttons there from MrHoward. I mean, there's nothing invincible coming out of I was blocking. He doesn't have any bar.
Yeah, you kind of let him get back into control towards the end of that round.
Right. In this game, there's no invincibility on almost anything unless you spend meter, and even then, it's not invincibility; it's armor.
Armor's through. A lot of damage, plus the corner.
Oh, big punish. Oh, he's pretty minus there. Oh, yeah, I feel like you might be able to do something there. But, you know, we're all still feeling that stuff out.
It's just, I was blocking is really not getting any damage off of any of his hits.
Like in this situation, oh, he doesn't have any meter anymore. Okay, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, MrHoward was straight thorough execution, combo into 30% whenever he got his opportunity. And
yeah,
Quan player was definitely struggling.
Yeah. I mean, regardless of what else is going on in a match, if you are getting 35, 34% consistently, and your opponent's getting individual hits,
right, 10%, then that's
3
to 1, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a totally different game in that case. It doesn't really, it's not as important as who wins the footsie war, the mix-ups, etc. The damage is such a big difference that, you know, that was it.
You have to hit me 9 times, and I have to hit you 3, and you have to take a risk each of those 9 times.
Right.
It's just not good odds. So you're definitely going to be able to. You're going to need to match that damage with more damage. I mean, with equivalent damage, at least respectable damage. And we weren't seeing that from the Quan. Didn't really seem to have his combos there. Yeah. And if you're going to try to play this zoning, sparing hit game, you just need to be better. You need to hit him way more times. You need to have a tight, immaculate zoning game and minimize all of his chances.